How goes it? It's me, Jules, sitting right here on my bike in Abita Springs, the start of my trek today. Like I'm posted right in front of, if you could see it, the Abita Mystery House. If you're not familiar with this place, it's hard to describe, but if you're in the area, definitely check this out. I've got two videos, I think two videos. Actually, my very first video here on this channel was at the Mystery House. Check those out if you haven't yet. It's quirky. It's a good word for it, quirky. The owner, John Preble, who's been a local here for many years, started this Mystery House, and it's pretty much his baby. Everything you see in there, I believe, is his doing. Anyway, I'll be starting here, heading to downtown Covington. So, if I could bother you for a few minutes, why don't you join me? And of course, I would say one of the staples here in Abita Springs, even though he's well hidden behind the trees and the trace. There's that saying again, trees and trace. Even though he's well hidden, I'd say he's pretty much a staple here. Posted right in front of Abita Springs Dentistry and Chiropractic. Wait, is it a two-in-one deal? Dentistry and you get your back cracked? I don't know. It's a good question. Check out that classic Mustang right in front of another Abita staple, the Abita Springs Hotel. Nailed it. So I've been consistently coming here every Sunday for the Abita Springs market. And I just love it here. Love the people. It's very chill environment. And haven't missed a Sunday in a while. That might change soon. I'll be taking a break here in a few weeks. All right, so from this point, the Abita Trailhead Museum, just back there, to downtown Covington should only take me about 20 minutes, give or take. Crossing this old bridge. I gotta find that picture. There's a picture from back in the late, I believe the late 1800s. There's the Abita River down there. I believe from the late 1800s of this fairly new bridge I'm riding over, with a train passing over it. If you don't know, this used to be an old railroad track that they've converted into the Tammany Trace. Now I showed this off in an older video. You can see the old chimney in the background there, standing tall all by its lonesome. There was once a house built around it, I'm assuming. You can see some of the foundation down here. There's a car coming, so I'm gonna stop. Close one. Anyway. So yeah, I wish there was a placard or something detailing the history of this house. Looks pretty old to me. You can see what looks like some old wooden steps buried in the foliage there. Yep, just a lot of debris, but that old chimney still stands. So I was debating whether or not I should do the Abita Flatwood Preserves today, or take advantage of this nice weather and hop on the Trace, head down to Covington. I do enjoy spending time down there. Very cool, very chill downtown area out here. And I was looking at the weather for next week, and it's just gonna be rain all week. So yeah, as of the recording of this video, I believe it's May the 4th. I think that's right. Yeah, today's the 4th, which means tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. Oh, you know what? There used to be a giant warehouse right here. Very old, dilapidated warehouse, spanning from way back there. You can probably see the end of the foundation coming up here. Huh. A year ago it was here, but I guess they decided to demolish it for safety issues or something. So I've just spotted something interesting right under this sign where it says no pets. A dual crawfish hole. Look at that architecture right there. If you're not familiar, wait, hold on. Is this a crawfish hole? Yeah, it is. Okay. Kind of look like concrete a bit, but maybe a duplex for a couple of crawfish. Right here, it looks a bit dried out. There might not be any crawfish currently residing in this, what I'm calling it, a duplex crawfish hole. Crossing over the Cajun River. Well, not this part, obviously. They're actually building a new overpass on this side of the current overpass right here. Now we're passing over the Cajun River. Thought I would at least see a couple of turtles. But it's all calm here. Get some pretty nice views though. There's that swing off into the distance there. Maybe hard to see, but there are some fish down there. Looks like some little perch maybe. Look, there he is. Chasing after some smaller fish. Dude's gotta eat. So I've made it to the very end or beginning, depending on where you start, of the Tammany Trace here in downtown Covington. You can see the very cool, very antique of a water tower up there. I wonder if it actually functions as a water tower or if it's just the weenie of Covington, as they say. I've already filmed the Reagan statue in an older video. Gosh, it must have been like a year and a half ago. See the Reagan statue right here. But if you've missed it, maybe I could tag that video right here. I'm standing under some shade right now. It is getting a bit hot. Right next to this bench, placed in memory of Patrick Patio Gleason. I won't be sitting on it. I think it's just a memorial. There is a place a couple of blocks from here that I'll be setting up shop at this Saturday, right in the downtown area. Not the exact location I was a few weeks back, but I'm gonna go check it out. So in my last Covington video, this was a while back, I filmed this location briefly. It's an old movie theater, but it was for lease, and it looks like someone's actually snapped it up. It'd be nice if they continue the theme of this old movie theater. That'd be nice, but highly unlikely, I would imagine. Still a really cool building. Trying not to be obvious that I'm filming. This is a government building that I'm filming in front of. I'm not sure if that's too frowned upon or not, but the event I'll be attending this Saturday is called Art Under the Oaks, I believe. And I will be set up, I'm not sure if it's gonna be off the sidewalk or more in to the property, but should be around here somewhere. This seems more likely. I might be set up right here. Looks like rain for Saturday, but fingers crossed that lets up for a couple of hours. See, they've actually got stanchions holding up the limbs of this old oak tree that spans out way beyond its means, I think. But at least they're preserving it, or trying to. Got a nice view of the river here at the Bogafalaya Wayside Park. And yeah, get some pretty nice photo ops here. This park actually spans quite a ways. All this behind me is the park. It's mainly just a hiking, biking trail. And if you go down just a ways along the path, you can get a much better view, a more up close and personal view of the river. Could actually probably just walk down here. The trick is getting back up. See, I'm not sure you're gonna catch much here if you try to come out fishing this way. Maybe in the deeper parts on the other side of the river, if you can get there. Might be a bass hiding out. But this is mainly just for kayaking, paddleboarding, if you're into it. Not much fishing going on here, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna try not to spook it, but there is a little turtle. Oh, and I spooked him. Didn't take much. Look, he's popped his head out. I ain't gonna hurt you, little guy. He's gonna jump in. There he goes. So that's the Bogafalaya Wayside Park. Another very chill and relaxing spot if you're out in the Covington area. Right in front of H.J. Smith and Sons. Maybe you can't tell from the glare, but that's what it looked like back in the olden days, where they still had dirt roads. Half of it's a museum, free museum, which unfortunately I don't have my chain to lock up my bike, so we won't be going in today. A lot of items in there on display from back in the day, back in the early 1900s, late 1800s. There's another old photo from back in the day. So yeah, I'm standing right in front of the museum. Actually, you have to go in through the main entrance of H.J. Smith and Sons. Walk through the store and you'll find the museum. It's pretty easy to spot. Here's Maribou Pizzeria. Really good pizza. Before I hop back on this bridge and head back towards Abita, there's a bit of a trail here leading to the river. I'm gonna go check it out. Well, I can either go right or left. Let's go left. And there's the river, or part of it at least. My bike is getting caught up on all these roots. Huh. There's an old shopping cart stuck in the mud there. I actually cannot get to the river from here without crossing over. I'm not doing all that. Looks to be maybe where everything drains out from, possibly. You can see the culverts back there. Wonder how long that shopping cart's been here. Kind of spooky a little bit. And that door doesn't look sturdy enough to cross, so another time. Now that I look at it, this trail doesn't seem to lead anywhere. Pretty cool owl drawing there. I mean, if you're a stealth camper, this ain't a bad spot if you get here late enough. Seems pretty solid. Oh, this is interesting. Something pretty interesting here. You can see the old timbers underneath the bridge where the old railroad track was laid. God, I wonder how old those are. All right, I'm gonna get out of here pretty quick. Being alone in the middle of nowhere under a bridge, you never know. Oh, well, hello there. Still recording, I guess. Well, I guess it's a good time to call this one. As a wise man once said, here's the awkward part. If you've gotten this far in the video, smash that subscribe button. I said it wrong. Smash that subscribe button, why not? Smash that like, it lets me know how I'm doing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
I mean, I'm not gonna worry about it, okay? I'm gonna go get this taken care of.
Yeah, you get that wrist check.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do this. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You're so sweet. So good, so kind. That was just a bug in my hair.
Oh yeah, that's what it did it?
She panicked.
Yeah, well, it was big and it flew into my hair and I was doing this and I just, woo, went right off the edge.
So the woman I was talking to down there kind of went off road. Her bike flew into the ditch. She landed on her wrist. I think she may have broken it. So I was gonna try to help her fish her bike out of the ditch, but paramedics showed up and I think they want to leave it there and maybe they'll help her pull it out, but they have to tend to her wrist first. So she seemed like she was in good spirits. Just thought I'd stop by and help out. They had another guy on the trace as well, trying to help out. But the bike flew in a bad spot. It's a pretty deep ditch. If you can see the side of the trace here, pretty deep. But she'll be all right.